Hello, I'm Terrell Thomas.
And I'm Shayla Vaxter.
And the NBA MVP race is certainly heating up. Now, it seems like it's down to a three-horse race as we see 76ers star Joel Embiid,
Right.
Memphis Grizzlies star John Morant, and out in Denver in the Mile High City, the Joker and Nikola Jokic looking like any of those guys could possibly be the MVP. I like the hometown guy and Mr. Embiid. I'll get to that later.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? How do you feel like this race is shaping up?
Well, one, I think it's going to be a really close race. We won't be able to tell until closer to the end, but I'm rooting for Joel as well.
What do you think about Joel Embiid's game this season? We know Ben Simmons for a long time, so he was out there, a solo all-star, pretty much carrying the franchise. James Harden's there helping him out now. The Joker's pretty much been in a similar position without Michael Porter Jr. and not having Jamal Murray. John Morant, we know he's a one-man show and everything that he's been doing. But what do you think about Joel Embiid's season that's giving him the lead right now?
Well, I think Joel has done an incredible job on the floor, considering all the outside drama, dealing with Ben Simmons, his main man, leaving, abandoning the team. And he's really had to hold things together on his own, even before Harden got there. So I'm really impressed with his big man abilities, his three-point shooting. I just think he's really terrific, and I think there isn't a player that's better than Joel right now.
Now, there is another person creeping into the mix. Who's that other guy that you see trying to throw his name in the balance?
Luka. How could we forget Luka?
Talk to us about the wonderful things he's been doing with Dallas recently. Big games. We've seen them beat Kevin Durant in Brooklyn recently.
Right. And you know what? KD is one of the best players in the NBA as well, so that's not an easy job. But I think Luka is the Michael Jordan of the league.
Woo! Woo.
I know.
High praise right there for a young man with a very, very bright future. We have a lot more in the world of sports in the NBA coming up. Please let them know how they can follow you and stay in tune with all the great things you're doing.
Yes, you can follow me at Sports by Shayla on Instagram and on Twitter.
Make sure you follow me at Eldorado2452 and follow These Urban Times. Stay tuned for a lot more NBA and sports updates.